I would assume. Oh, good shot at the ground there. God, will you just fucking go forward? Jesus, dude. Steel Garrote soldier. The Steel Garrote are here? Oh boy.
Should burn it out before it spreads.
You're a child playing at being a hero. You understand none of the forces of...
Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for. Because those ruins are about to be a distant memory.
What you mean? Nothing in there but cobwebs and unhelpful skeletons.
And the Dream Scourge. Yet you walked away unscathed. Fascinating. This is a spring from which the Dream Scourge flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison that spread to Fior Messiverno, and even now rots the city from within.
The only poison I see here is you, and I would love nothing more than to purge you from the living lands.
Charming. Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the Dream Scourge. And at Sopadal.
Boom.
Defending a dying settlement is not a kindness, it only prolongs the suffering.
We taught the Steel Garrote a lesson in Emerald Stair. Perhaps you need a reminder.
Ooh!
Our time of reckoning will come. I've been watching you, Envoy. You, who survived when so many godlike fell. I even asked the gods what made you so remarkable. And the Burned Queen opened my eyes to what you are.
What am I?
We knew the chaos of the living lands had an origin. How could I have known that you were its offspring.
The Emperor sent me to fight the Dream Scourge, not your crusade.
Different wars on the same battlefield.
Nope.
There are 2 plagues in the living lands. Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes. Nothing of the Akita will remain.
Don't want to side with her.
We may not burn out the Dream Scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
Hubris. She assumes a great deal about a force she barely understands.
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadal is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far.
Destroy everything. Cannot just destroy everywhere the Dream Scourge touched.
Oh, really?
What's up, Dunn?
Watch me.
The lives of you adherents are as inconsequential as any others. No offense to any of you. The ruins, on the other hand, are absolutely singular. As such, you will not touch them.
Don't want to
Storm
destroy
your
them.
fate as much as you like. Your opinion doesn't matter to me.
You forget your place, Archmage. No matter. I am happy to remind you.
And I will end you, Inquisitor. I will seal your unlife in ice for an eternity. Do not for a moment think that you possess any power here. You, and more importantly, your people, will regret all of it.
Harm any of my soldiers and you won't live to regret it.
Not another word, or all of your people die. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. I want our envoy here to make the decision as to what will follow.
Good, because I've had enough bickering.
Ooh, you have claws, and the courage to use them. I do love that. I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand.
This should be amusing.
I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me.
You guys just shut up and make out already?
Don't make me separate your skin from your muscle.
Ooh.
I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the living lands. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But those that exist will remain. My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwine from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins.
Perfect. Let's do it. Wait. Yeah.
There's one thing I'd like to add.
Okay.
Severing the Adra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
A few deaths? What about Quilici? And the other Furians? And Quilici?
Gods, you're right.
A gentle sleep. One moment day, the next, a poppy's dream to carry them to the Garden of Night. They would feel no pain.
I'm reminded of a certain parable about a statue.
I'm so very glad you recall. A few dozen people may die. Possibly 100 or so in the more dire scenarios. There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
I once thought of pursuing such an idea, but only after careful study. What she suggests is anything but careful.
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
She would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? Not even to destroy the Dream Scourge. Merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the Dream Thralls within is also a short-term measure. Ludwig's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more.
That's what I'm saying. Assuming we don't find another way to end the Dream Scourge in the
If
meantime.
such an alternative existed, I'd have suggested it already. So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her
Then sever the
actions would
Adra.
be.
Let me fucking make a choice
Neither
already.
do you. Envoy, I want to show you something.
I don't want to see your shit, bitch. Oh no. She's godlike, isn't she?
I swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I would give
Smash.
everything in service to her. Even myself. And I did so, gladly. Sapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice.
Jesus. I decide what happens here, not
And what
Sapadal.
makes you so sure the decision is truly yours? Sapadal has been
Can I just put my fucking pistols in her eye holes and blow her fucking skull out the back
You owe Sapadal
already,
and
please?
yet they demand everything. That is not devotion. It's cruel.
What an amateur. She accuses Sapadal of what she intends to inflict on you. Don't fall for it.
I'm not gonna fall for it.
It's quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton actively threatening us.
It's not difficult.
Godlike. I leave the choice
Oh
to
my
you.
god, let me make the
Both
fucking choice.
options will bring harm. The question is, which will bring more good?
Ending the spread of Dream Scourge and Shatterscarp once and for all is worth the cost. Sever the Adra.
Oh, what a relief. You really scared me there, Envoy.
I don't like our options, but maybe we can learn something from this one. Let's just hope Quilichi is all right.
So be it. Sapadal's hold over you is stronger than I suspected.
Oh my god, Ludwig.
Strengthen the living leaves. We twine.
Attune your soul to Sapadal to assist my focus on the Adra. You're the only one who can do that part. And Yatsley, come, help me. I think you'll enjoy this.
That was the most frustrating. Like, I had the decision in my head fucking 10 minutes ago what I was gonna do.
I am delighted to have been right about you. I was hoping you'd have the cold logic I wanted to see. We've dealt with the Dream Scourge, but you'll still have some cleaning up to do. Now that I know this was all because of a new god flailing in their cage,
Sorry, dude.
Living Lands is no longer of interest to me. I'm sure she will try. She seemed quite incensed when she left. But that is for you to wrestle with. I'm done here. However, I have one final question for your young wizard.
For... me?
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. Few can harness so much essence with ease. I could use your assistance. And the companionship. It's really dreary being alone. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice. The rest of the circle do not often visit, which is good because they're tiresome. You, however, are a power worth shaping, and rather delightful to boot.
Well, obviously, I'm... Wait. Really? You want me to... Wow. That would be... amazing! But, I have to think about it. At the very least, the envoy would be lost without me. And so would my lover. Though the idea of finally devoting more time to magic is... tempting.
Yes, my work will still be there even when this world is in ruins. Which, hopefully, won't happen. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. You know where to find me. Be clever, godlike. Don't think too much with your heart.
He wasn't supposed to claim our people! I can't believe the Inquisitor allowed this.
No progress.
Idiots.
without sacrifice.
I almost just fucking jumped.
No progress without sacrifice. This magic makes my skin twitch.
This magic makes my skin twitch. Let's fucking go. That's fucking teamwork.
Did you hear about Nagunu? They found him dead in the lighthouse.
Nagunu dead in the lighthouse.
No kidding.
Someone snuck up there.
Hey, Uncle Capo, you've been staring off into space for a while now. How about a game of Hazatoa?
Who are you talking to?
It's a good way to pass the time.
Really? I'll go set up the board then. I told you meeting another hero would help.
Who are you
Not that I
talking
would
to?
want, but you've been in a better mood since that godlight came around.
Chico, are you tripping, dog? Oh, Qualici.
What an awful tragedy. So many. Gone in an instant.
Darling! Oh, I knew you'd be fine, of course, but it's... Oh, it's so good to see you.
Ah, I am as hale and whole as you left me, my dear. Though notably less hearty.
Thank goodness you're all right.
I got a hard for you.
Killed you.
Wait, Hardy?
Never
No,
fear, Giata.
never mind.
The gods aren't finished with me
I take
yet.
it back.
Not since the attack on Fjord have I seen people in such a frenzy. Our misfortune followed us here. The help of an archmage is never given freely. Always there are consequences.
Sure.
My people will assist Thirdborn through this crisis. It's the least we can do for the city that protected us. Wherever you go next, may the gods look after you.
Keep yourself safe, my love. I'll come home to you soon.
Not soon enough.
Look after yourself, old man. You got lucky today, but everyone's luck runs out eventually.
Jesus,
Thank you
Giada,
for
what the
humble
fuck?
Reminder, Giada. For your sake, and that of Yatsley, I will endure.
I swear, that man has more lives than a cat.
I feel like I can breathe again.
Who needs fabric? Oh,
God.
gods. Good job.
Nobody's dead here.
Hard to find death.
Strange to see so people. Welcome back.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
3 dozen dead, of no apparent causes. They just fell over. Like their hearts were stopped in their
I didn't
chests.
see anybody dead.
What did you do, Envoy? I know you're involved somehow.
Oh, fucking relax.
Bullshit. There was always another option. Something better than this massacre. Dozens are dead, Envoy. Their loved ones scream for them. What was all this for?
To stop the Dream Scourge from taking more lives. Stop being melodramatic. You know this was for the greater good.
Do I? All I see right now is death and loss. Perhaps history will remember you more kindly than I will. I hope your fucking decisions haunt you forever.
Watch your fucking mouth,
You've cost so
Tamarty.
many
I'll
families
throw
their
you off the
loved ones.
fucking cliff, bitch.
You have my permission to go anywhere else. Get out of my sight, Envoy.
The old couple you smuggled here by the gates? Wrong side. Wait, they said homie's dead and up here. Huh. You fuck. He probably died from poison though, not the Thanos snapping. That's a lot of coffins. Her?
My glad wine.
Well, sucks to suck. I got nothing for you, lady. It's for the greater good. I think I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know.
Safe travels to you.
Yeah, but I also haven't played for like 4 days, so.
We need to talk. You let a mad archmage unleash death with a spell. I need to know why. So because you don't trust her, you'll throw your lot in with something clearly worse?
You saw what she tried to do to my home. Do you think she'll be
Oh.
merciful to yours?
That's interesting.
Ludwig's a monster. But how can you say Ringram's any less of one?
Ringrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than we do, and we know more than most others do. She found a great
You got
solution,
run out of
but
town?
it came with a great cost.
That's
What more
fantastic.
could we expect?
Do you hear yourself? You both saw what kind of person she is.
Kai, stop
The
being a
twisted
bitch,
little
dude.
world she built for herself. If ending the Dream Scourge means handing our fate to someone like her, then perhaps it's not worth the cost.
Do you hear yourself? The Dream Scourge will destroy this island and maybe everyone in it. We need to stop it.
Kai, let's be honest. None of us are walking away from this with a clean conscience. But unless someone makes the tough decisions, the Dream Scourge will kill us
Oh,
all.
yeah. I don't even want
worse.
to talk to him.
That means living
He's been a
with our
bitch since
nightmares.
fucking day one.
Embracing them if we must.
Right. Getting killed by monsters is one thing, but turning into one...
We stand here bickering while the solution is just over the horizon. Nothing matters but the garden. Shatterscarp, even Emerald Stair. They're distractions by comparison.
Let's talk about that. We're heading to Galawain's
If
Tusks,
we run
right?
into Ludwig out there, it's gonna be ugly.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
Same.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat.
Same.
I've thwarted her twice now. But she keeps burrowing deeper into the living lands.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of
She's
us.
got one side that I know about.
That might be easier said than done.
Well, the joke's on her in any case.
It's the front side.
Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
I can deal with her if I have to.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get to it.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power. But we have spunk and a map. And that might
Spunk.
just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Ugh, that's just a pile of Sokka.
You got something to say,
Well,
bitch?
you're listening to me, all of a sack of sup sudden. You won't find a blessed thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a page raku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life.
Oh.
I don't have to be a Blessed Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
Is there going to be 2 towers? And the return of some royalty?
And all your clues come from one source. You've been following a voice in your head. What do you know about Soppadal? How do you know you can
Doesn't
trust
everyone follow a voice in their head?
That's good for you. What about the rest of us, huh? Will your secret god bring us all back, or just you?
What's on your mind, Marius? What bothers you so?
Because I can scream until I'm blue in the face, and you people would still rather trust the Envoy's pet headache demon. And now you want to drag
That's
us
'cause you
to the
scream like a
deadliest region in
bitch,
the world
Marius.
Because a sleeping god said so.
All right.
Ah, so that's how it is.
Oh dear. Darling, I'm sure the envoy just meant...
I'm done here. Do whatever blessed planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius.
And fucking
You don't need
leave!
it.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Something's really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius. like
Not a
this.
fan of those games.
Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
Played maybe 15, 20 minutes of Kingdom Come, the first one, and didn't like it. I haven't even tried the second one.
I hope so. One of us should talk to him. If something's eating at him, I don't like leaving him to his thoughts.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
Like I've seen some gameplay of 2, and it seems okay. It seems better than 1, but it's just still not like, I don't know, maybe I'll like it, but there's too much in like the next couple of months that I would rather play personally. Like in about 2 weeks we have Assassin's Creed Shadows coming out. We have the first Berserker Kazan coming out also. That's the end of this month. I think the first Berserker comes out on the 22nd. And I believe Assassin's Creed's on the 20th.
Let's finish this.
And then April has a game called Claire Obscura, which I want to try. April's got Claire Obscura and I think one other game, but I am drawing a blank on it. And then May has Doom Eternal. No, Dark Ages, not Eternal. Sorry. I think there's another game in May as well. So Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, like, I wouldn't mind giving it a shot, but not anytime soon.
Bugs. Always bugs.
It looks easy when you do it.
No good.
Metal Eden and Lost Soul Aside are also in May. I don't think I know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's amazing how many complex ecosystems you can fit into one island.
I will certainly have to take a look at those two things that you just said. Yeah. I need me some magic missile, baby. Chateau Dancer boots. 40% dodge distance, and to increase your health restoration from all sources by 5%. What am I currently wearing? Yeah.
Get off me!
This might be a straight to the magic missile type situation, if that's even fucking possible. There's a quest there. Like, I have to go get a quest and then go there, or I can go there right now and do a thing. And then turn in the quest later. Go to the main road by the first camp. In the tower. Okay. Yo, what the fuck? Oh my god, that dodge distance is wild.
Be reasonable. We can't live out here like this.
Listen, we're besieged by Malian or outsiders. Lorraine still begs me to search for the missing Adiran merchant convoy, but we're stretched too thin even for that. I only ask you to hold on a bit longer.
What a large tower. Do you think the Watchers are...
Hey, I might have some... I'm not quite sure what you're holding there.
Forge Master Della? Okay.
I know...
Damn! $81,000. Adraban. Rule command.
Another Adiran. Damned if I ever saw the like. So you're the envoy they reported at the gate. Beats turning away the refugees from Shatterscarp, at least. Is it true that many drop dead suddenly?
The sacrifice
Maybe.
needed to slow the dream
Can't
scourge.
say I know much about what's been happening beyond the tasks, but... never mind. You're here and I'm glad for it. The sentries were right about you. You have the same features as Arnandru. Taller, of course, but nevertheless. I'm going to treat this as a good omen. Nandru himself knows we need one out here. Founder of Solace Keep. We have a statue of him there. You both share similar features around the face, huh? Anyway, the Tusks never offered us much, and that was before the Beatles rose in their numbers. Never mind the Zoribs, or the Dream Scourge, or fucking Amalia.
Sounds like you're overburdened. Maybe I can help.
I don't know what there is to do. The Beatles and Zoribs come back faster than we can cut them down, and Amalia... gods, where do I even start? She and I used to command this tower in turn. I and my wardens kept watch while she and hers rested in the keep. And so too the reverse. Until her last watch, that is. When she and her wardens abandoned their post and marched on the gate and tried to leave. Because life in the tower is torture. We're low on supplies. The Waste are winning against us. They had made a request to the keep for aid. After it was denied, her warden spoke of mutiny. And after that, well, fighting broke out at the gate. My wardens and I rushed from our leave when we heard the alarms. Drove Amalia back. Now she set up camps in the wastes. Main one is just up north in the Twined Wood. Another's just west of there, in a tower. Another east, in a cave. She's broken her oath, and I'm trying to find a way to uphold mine.
You are fulfilling your duty. For that, you cannot be blamed.
I've never cared for how we use duty to excuse the worst of what we do. Nevertheless, we have our duty to watch over the garden, and so we're bound to the tasks. Our oaths are mortal matters. Should we die with an oath unfulfilled, our spirits will linger until another of our wardens sees it completed. And if one of our own breaks an oath, it is a death sentence.
Can't you talk to her? Is there no other way to resolve it?
All I want is peace with her. But our talks, such as they were, have totally broken down. Whenever I approach, she just tells me to stay away from the land beneath her banners. And after her raid, after our skirmishes, I don't see how we can talk anymore. But would you be willing to talk to her?
Yeah,
You're
sure.
an envoy, after all. I'm sure you've diffused more complicated situations. I have no demands except that she stops attacking us for treading near her camps. But she says she won't stop until they can all leave. And I can't grant her passage out of the tasks. She has no duty out there. Nor can I grant her one. I don't know how to break the stalemate. But I'll quit talking your ear off. Thank you for indulging me. If you see Amalia or any of her camps, I hope you can get through to them.
I'm just gonna straight up kill every single one.
I wonder when we'll get back to the keep. Why? Kostyu's really starting to raise a stink. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. Well, let's not talk about it. Wouldn't want to ruin the meal. Yeah.
Loot goblin. That's me. Goblin all the loot because I'm a loot goblin. Loot goblin. Don't leave your chests unlocked or I'll grab them. Fuck! What's up? All right, cool.
I heard there's been more bandits seen in the Twinewood. I heard that too. Captain Radut says he has it under control. The captain's a Nimdut, but I'll never doubt his dedication, rooting out bandits. I only doubt him when he's placing bets.
Oh, this tower has gone downhill, hasn't it?
Oh, I've never seen anything like it.
There's honestly, there's probably a very slow memory leak that takes about maybe 4 hours to get through.
Hey.
Camp is empty. Do you think they might have left behind snacks? They've certainly left everything else. What sort of expedition chooses to cross a valley? Valley full of lava.
They're coming!
Look out!
Who's coming?
Nicely done! That'll show 'em.
Woo!
Gather round! Never thought I'd miss Emerald Stair.
Damn, this place is kind of crazy. Fuck off, dude. What?
I'll fix this.
How is this our fault? We've lived here for centuries.
Stay back, creatures of flesh and fur and bone. You follow one another into the snare.
Abidan's hammer. Did Gabral send you? You've got to get us out of here.
And let them extend their fetid reach? Allow their corruption to spread? Never.
Why would we poison the very water we need? That makes no sense.
Do you understand so little? You awoke an ancient presence with your digging and delving. It waits in the ruins, among the bones of the dead. The land fights back against it, curdling the water.
I've seen this before. Nature twisting itself to fight off intruders, corrupting the land and water.
Better than allowing a parasite to thrive.
This was an ancient battlefield. The fight ended, but the souls and foul essence may remain.
You see it. You sense it. The rot of death never left this place. The land feels. It remembers. Like a tree choked with vines, it seeps poison to defend itself from the aggressor. The interloper.
We feel a presence. It rises like bile in our throat. We fear it.
But burrowing worms clog the ears of these fools. I warn them, and they hear nothing.
Let me investigate. I can deal with whatever's in those ruins.
What is this madness? You bear the mark of this land in the ridges of your flesh and the rings of your soul. Surely you must know better.
Yes, I bear the mark, and that's why you will allow me to help.
Very well. Your insight would be helpful. Still that foul presence, and let the waters flow sweet and clear once more. Clear the old one's water roads to slake this parched land. Do this, and I shall release these vermin to scurry back to their nest.
All right. Well,